What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be looking at the new VCT team capsules that just released for the 2025 season. For those that don't know what these are basically bundles made for the partnered esports team involved in the new VCT. 50% of each purchase goes towards the teams you choose to purchase. And since there's a skin for each team involved, there are a lot of them. So we're going to be going over just a few of them, and I'm going to discuss whether or not I think it's worth buying one of these, and if I do, which one should you buy. By the way, Bleed Esports is still here, even though they're bankrupt. So let me just pick a random team to show you what each bundle contains. So this is the 100 Thieves capsule. It includes a classic like last year. Some of you may not like that. Some of you may like that. It has the spray, which is the same as last year's. A new player card, I think is what it's called. New player card, the same buddy as last year, and the skin. And that's pretty much it. Now you might be saying 2,300 points, that's crazy expensive for a classic, and yeah, you are right, but you have to remember, this isn't just another skin that Riot is going to take all your money with. This is a partnership program. When you purchase one of these bundles, half of it goes to the teams and its players and the staff involved, so it's not just Riot stealing all of your money. They are trying to fund the players involved in their partner program. Now, the good news is that if you purchased one of these bundles before, there's a very good chance that it's going to be discounted to a certain degree. So let's say I purchased G2 last year, which I did. As you can see, it only costs 1,650 points compared to the 2,300 points before. And that's because the buddies are the same, so I don't have to purchase that again. And the spray is the same, so I don't have to purchase that again. That's deducted from the bundle. So all I'm really getting is the classic, which this one looks really cool, by the way. And the player card, which another thing, these are all pretty much the same. So if you go to EG, they're all kind of the same guy. Unfortunately, this is the one thing I don't like about the bundles. But everything else is pretty good in my opinion. I don't mind it being a classic again, but I do understand why people are kind of upset with this. And also the sound effects and the kill banners are basically the same. So it is a little disappointing that the kill banners and the sound effects are basically the same as last year's, but another change that did happen to certain teams is record keeping. So if I go to if I go into EDGs and I inspect their weapon, it'll show every title that they won. Maybe not specifically, but it'll show that they won one regional tournament and one international tournament, whatever that is. And for this one, they won in China. For the regional ones, and they won champions last year. So it'll show the little trophy on the top left, as you can see right there. And the same thing will show for Evil Geniuses. They never won a regional tournament, but they did win champions last year, which is the one I attended, which is why you can see the one trophy on their gun. And this one makes me really happy. Where are you? FPX. Everyone forgot that FPX won a Masters, but they decided to include it, and I'm really happy about that. They won Copenhagen in 2022, so I'm really happy that there's that little reference over there, even though they're a completely different team in a completely different region. Still really nice. And of course, we have the Send bundle, and it does show that they won 2 Masters, one in Reykjavik in 2021 and one last year in Madrid. And again, each costs around 2,300 Valorant points, so if I convert that into actual money, that would probably be, it's gonna sting. You're gonna have to buy either $25 worth, so this one and this one, or you're just going to have to buy $34 and you just spend that points on whatever else you want. So since I just purchased the points, I'm just going to go buy the one I know I want for sure, which is G2. I really want the guys to succeed this year, so I'm going to be supporting them, even though, you know what? Actually, this one's a really good one, a really good redesign. I actually think this one's worth it, and it is cheaper, so why not? Let's do it. Ooh, this is nice. I did it again. I forgot to upgrade it like last video. Oh no. That's not really a problem for me because look how many Radiant Knight points I have. I have 2,200. That's from me saving up from so many battle passes, so that's not a problem for me, but I know some people don't have nearly as much as I do, or I guess most of you guys don't have nearly as much as I do, so yeah, you have to upgrade them. I keep forgetting that. So this is the G2 bundle, or the G2 Classic. Pretty nice. I do really dig the gold. And then, of course, this is what the buddy looks like. Let me look at the wall so there's a bit better contrast. So, yeah. That's what you get in each bundle. And, of course, you have the spray, which I already owned before. So, should you buy the VCT 2025 capsules? Maybe. For a casual viewer that knows nothing about this, probably not, because it's really hard to justify spending $20 to $25 on a classic for a team you may know nothing about. And even for returning fans that have never bought a classic bundle, it's still a pretty tough ask because it's a classic again, and it's arguably less valuable because all of these banners or all these player titles are the same. I'd only recommend buying these if you're a really big fan of any of these teams. So G2, like I said before, I really want these guys to succeed. I want them to last into 2026, make champions, and qualify for the next season. So yeah, I purchased the bundle because I legitimately support this team. But if you're not that big on the VCT and you're looking at these thinking, oh, I want the one that looks like a popsicle, or I want the yellow one that has some purple on it, then probably not. So it just comes down to you. Are you a big fan of any of these teams? Are you a big fan of the VCT? Then that will determine whether or not these are worth it for you. So that is going to be it for today's video. What are your guys' thoughts on the VCT 2025 capsules? I kind of know your answers already, but let me know down in the comments below anyways. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe for more content, and I'll talk to you all later.